This is Torres here for JNC Collectibles. So today we had a regional, the first of the season here in Colombia. It was 9 rounds. It was over 300 players, and to be honest, I don't like any of the decks right now in the format. I haven't played in like months. Not competitive. So yeah, for this week I just take a look on the cards to see like what's going on with the format, to learn a little bit about Fire King and all those decks. And to be honest, I really don't like the Rescue Ace and the Fire King. So I just read over the new cards, and I found like the Horus cards. They seem very cool for me, so I decided to use it. This is like a pile deck. It's like 5 engines in one deck, 42 cards. I went 702. Like after Swiss, I got fourth place, I think. So yeah, let's go to the deck. So it is Horus. That's the first engine and the most important one of the deck. So this is really similar to the base deck that you try to just play through soft hand traps. And if they use like hard corners, like I don't know, maybe Nibiru or draw, you can just play around that. It's really easy. Like, to be honest, like hand traps are really bad against this deck. If you want to just do something, it's better like Droplet, the Ruler no more, all those cards. But soft hand traps are really bad. This just plays through hand traps really easy. So like these cards are really similar to the Rulers. To the Dragon Rooters. These cards are crazy. The aim set is maybe the best one. So the first engine, the second engine is the Orcust one. We maximize on the Nightmare because we want to see it for the Imseti and also for the Sarcophagus. Then we got the Harp. It's back to 1, so we have to use it. And then 2 Gearsus. We only play 2 because the Adventure package. So we don't want to just conflict between the normal summons and the adventure cards. So the idea is just to send the harp, like Nightmare Harp into Girsu and then Girsu into ones, so we can play. So we maximize on the ones that we want to send of the Sarcophagus. 2, it's fine. Like if you open 2, you can just send 1 or return 1, and then special summon the second one so you can get a body. And also, I played 2 just to play around Bestials and Data Crows because like everyone is hiding those cards. So that's the only reason. And then once Kelly, 1 is fine. At the beginning I was playing 2, but I figured that if I just play correct, I don't need a second one. I don't want to break on this. And also, if I don't see any other like Orcus cards, this is the worst one. So I don't want to see it. So yeah, that's the reason. And then the Galatea targets is the Babel, the Orchestrated, the Crescendo, and then 2 of the spells. So the idea of this card is that you play 2 because you have like so many engines that you want to just dig into it. So you need like more cards so you can see more engine. I was playing 1 at the beginning, but I was just missing some cards to see more engine. I was thinking an Allure, Absurd Gold, and all those cards, but at the end, this one was the best one because you can search it. And in the grind game, like having the second one, it helps a lot when you just then gears to send something and then you just draw 2 so you can just clear your field and just get new cards. This is for the Orcust engine. It works really well with the with the Horus cards. And then we got the Adventure package, the same Water Enchantress, best friends with Imseti. You just send it, draw a card, search, and then you banish, add. So it was basically super free. The Griffin to negate cards, the Faithful Adventurer, really good. 3 riots, and just the one the equip spell. You don't need the new one, the secret one. Think like it's a good card, but it's not for this deck because we're not like a control deck. We're trying to just make a board with just engine. We don't play any hand traps or anything, so we don't need those cards. This is more than perfect. This is like the way you play through shifter. They shifter you just try to push to your adventure engine. Pass on the seat on the Griffin, negate, and then the next turn you just try to go for win. Just for the adventures. Then we got the Resonator package. At the beginning there was like the sinful sports cards, but I couldn't get the wanted. Like I was waiting for them, and my friend couldn't get it for me. So I decided to play the resonators. It's not that like with the sinfuls we're trying to just go into savage. With these we're going into Baron. It's just to make one more negate, and also just adding the cards. Like these have a really good synergy with the sarcophagus, so you can send, add, and then search, special summon, and make Baron. So yeah, this is the main reason for these cards. And also there are extenders, and you don't make any like you usually don't make normal summons, so you can just go for your full combo and then normal summon, so you can end on the SP or IP, it depends. And the next turn you can just add back once again. So if you negate with Baron, you send it back to your extra deck, special summon, and then you just go again special, and make Baron again. Then these, I really like these cards. Like each time I play adventure cards, I think like this is just part of the adventure package. I think you cannot play the adventure with these cards. It's just draw 2 for free. So there's no reason for not playing these cards. Also, Imseti is a spellcaster, so you can send it of the souls, and then just draw cards with the sarcophagus or the equip spells. I don't know. So yeah, this is really good. It's not mandatory. It's not broken, but it helps a lot. It just helps to dig more into your Orcust cards, your adventure cards. It helps a lot, and it's just more bodies. That's what you need, so you can break boards. And then the going second cards is just 5, is 3 super poly, and then 2 triple tactics. Yeah, I have to give it back to my friend at the end of the tournament because I don't have that many cards right now. But yeah, just 2 trust and the 3 super poly. Like this card is broken right now. Like, you can just break any board with this card. Like the targets that we have, the Mood Dragon and the Garura, like that's enough to break any board. And just on top of that, you just summon your big bodies and that's it. And also the tactics. If they draw you, you just tactics, take out another card, and then sarcophagus, send, special summon, and then you go from there. So yeah, it's really good. Like when you open Imseti and you can just pitch like any Orcus card, like draw does nothing, because you just go for Imseti at this, draw a card, they draw you, you tactics, take out one card and pitch, you just make your Galaxy negation, and then you go for the Orcus combo. So yeah, this is really good. And the last card is Foolish Warrior. Just make your deck more consistent. You can send Enchantress if you need your adventures. You can send Harp if you need your Orcus, or whatever you need. So it is 42 cards for the main deck. I think it's really solid. I don't want to play less than 42 because I want to draw like the Quick Spell or the Adventure. So I don't want to just draw into the bricks. That's the main reason for playing 42. And then for the side deck, we got the hand traps. So we gotta respect the Labyrinth deck and the branded deck, like just the branded fusion. So we're playing 3 Ash, 3 Glossbells, and then we got the 3 Drone Lockbeards. This is just to make sure you don't lose to Vanadium and like those hyper combo decks. Also, it's like kind of good against the Fire King deck. I haven't tested enough, but I see a lot of people just summon the Phonics, search for Sanctuary, you draw them, and they have to pass turn. Same as when they activate Volcanic Island and you Ash, they pass turn. So like this is like the 9 package card that you want to decide when you go second against most of the decks. And then we got 2 Bestials and Diddy Crow. It was supposed to be 3 Diddy Crows because I expect a lot of Fire Kings for the weekend. I played like 2 or 3 and 2 tiers, but it was fine. Like just this for the Fire King, or with the Ashes, like this deck just destroy Fire King. You can break any board that they make. The deck is super like mid, so you can just go through any board they build. And also Super Poly is really cool, like very cool against that deck. So one Draco was fine, and I want just to cover more tier, Labyrinth, I don't know, maybe Darkwold, something crazy like Phantom Knights, I don't know. I think this is good. And then the last 3 cards, it is 1 Heart Piece and 2 Lightning Storms. Basically what you need is just to destroy the Rescue Ace back row and then just push over the board. like they just end on one monster. So it's the same. That deck is super mid right now. Maybe after the new sets, like, it's good, but right now, like, it's really easy. That's for the side deck. And then for the extra deck, so the Horus XYCs. This is the main reason to play three Horus cards. If you don't play this card, you can just run the Happy and the Imseti. You don't need more. But if you want to play this card, you need one more name. Some people think that this is just for the burn effect, but not. Sometimes, like, you just fill up your graveyard with all your hand, and then you get back your hand with this, so you can find more engine, and then you can use your resources in the graveyard. So the main reason for this is for the draw effect, not for the burn effect. I understand that it works, it helps a lot, but most of the time what you need is just to get your resources, so you can just dig more in your deck to get the new pieces. Also, it's good because it's like really big, so you can just draw a card, burn, draw a card, burn, draw a card, and then you can just push through any board, and it helps a lot because you're drawing like level 8 monsters, level 7 monsters, so you can make a lot of damage and then just go for it from there. Vampire Zombie, I didn't make this card a lot because I don't want to mill my opponents. I don't want to see like Auroras or Tears or anything in the graveyard, but this is my last option. If my hand is just like the Wars, I just go for this. This is your negation, so you can special summon your Horus cards, make these, and then you just play Orcust. For the Orcust cards, we got 2 Galateas, 1 Longirsu, 2 Dingirsus, which is really cool with the deck is that your Horus cards just connect with the Orcust cards because they are level 8. So you can go to Dingirsu and then you can go into Galatea if you need. So yeah, it makes the deck super, like, have a really good synergy. Longirsu is good, never use it, I summon like once in 9 rounds. But yeah, like that's the main idea. You don't need more than 2 Galateas. 2 Dingirsus is fine. Please don't play 1 because like you summon in this card a lot because you play the Horus cards also. And then we got the Baron, so you can go Imseti, the Resonator guy, and then make Baron, search, and just keep playing. This helps a lot to play through Nib, so you can just a special make Baron, and then you make the Galaxy, and then you make your adventure cards, and then you Nightmare into Girsu into something, and you end on Galatea, Connor, this, Griffin, and Baron. Like this, that's a lot, to be honest. Then the super poly targets, Garura and the Moon Dragon. And your like utility, the IP. The main reason for this is just to go into SP on your opponent's turn, so you don't have to SP on your own turn. There's no other good targets for this. Sometimes what you can do is just go into Dingirsu, send something, and then IP into Longirsu and send another card. But to be honest, it never came up, but it could happen. But the main reason is just to go from this into this. That's it. Barricade Blocker is just crazy in this deck. You can add back the Crimson Gaia, you can add back the Sarcophagus, and also the Adventure Continues spell. And also it is a cost, you can use it without any cards in your graveyard. So you can just go into this, send your Orcust cards if you don't have a way to do it. And at the end, if you have something, you can add it. If you don't have, it's fine. So yeah, this is like an Orcust card. Utility, I summoned this card just to special summon and crash and search. Like, it's good, but for this deck, I don't know. I don't know if it is that good because we don't have like any Link Force and we don't have Unicorn. So if I'm going into this, I can just go into SP instead. So maybe this can be like a second SP, or I don't know. Like, it works, but maybe we can like just make room for something better than this. So yeah, that's the deck. Shout outs to JNC, also to Dudingard, and people that is helping us with playmats, and the hoodies, Dragoning from Mexico. And yeah, that's it. There was the price. Like, it was a lot of packs, but I already opened like couple. It was like 20 packs, 4 mega teams or 5, I don't remember. And the deck box. Usually we play top 8 for extra price support. So, but this time we just split the top 4, so we get a couple packs, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.